What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I might have stumbled upon one of the best prop firms out. Now, I'll let y'all make the decision on what y'all think, but this prop firm is super dope. It was started by a big influencer in the space, a trader, a fellow trader who knows what good prop firms look like and is offering something very unique, something that I have not seen yet to the space. And I'm super excited about it. So I'm going to be breaking it all down in this video. But before I get started, if you like prop firm reviews like this, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss any of the new videos that are coming out. So let's get right into it. This is Tradeify.co. If you guys are interested in checking out for yourself, there'll be a link down in the description that you can click on. And if you like what you see, that link will also save you 50% on all of the plans. So everything is half off. The founder of the prop firm is Brett Simba. If you guys haven't heard of him, he's a pretty big YouTuber. He, I believe, started blowing up during like the AMC days when AMC was going crazy, but he live streams like pretty much every day, live streaming his trades, even gives away free accounts if you guys are interested in like just checking out his channel. But really good trader, been trading for 7+ years, founder of Tradify, as you can see up here. And yeah, pretty well-known guy. So the one thing that I like about this is that he's like forward-facing or front-facing for the company, right? Like he can't hide because he's a YouTuber. You know, he knows that he's going to be watched by people, and especially now being in this position of being a CEO of a company, a trading company, you know, it's very good when you see somebody who's a face and you can actually directly talk to, you know, on live streams and ask questions or whatever. So I think that's really dope, and it just goes more to the legitimacy of the prop firm. In the intro, I said that this prop firm is unique, and the reason why is because they have 3 different sets of plans that you can go ahead and purchase. So they have the advanced plan, the growth plan, and the straight to funded plan. Straight to funded is getting more and more popular, being able to skip the evals, but they have like the best of all worlds when it comes to their plans. So I'm going to break down each one of their plans. That way you guys know exactly what you are getting. And we are going to start with the 50K account. It's going to be $99 per month, but because of the 50% off, it's only going to be $50 per month. So for each one of these, you could just take 50% off and then you'll get what you're actually paying. The profit target is 3K. You get 5 minis or 50 micros for your max contracts. There's no daily loss limit. And then you get $2,000 worth of drawdown. Now, the drawdown type is intraday, and it's going to be intraday for each and every single one of the accounts for the advanced. And if you don't know what an intraday trailing drawdown is, I'll have a video linked in the cards, so that way you can click on it and it'll explain exactly what intraday drawdown is. But the minimum days, it says the payout, but I believe this is actually to pass is just 1 day. And then the reset fee is $45, and then they have an activation fee of $125, which is actually pretty cheap compared to the rest of the prop firms. Then for the 100K account, it's going to be a 6K profit target. You get 10 minis or 100 micros. Again, no daily loss limit. It's going to be 3K for your trailing drawdown. Again, 1 day pass. And then the reset fee goes up a little bit, $89, and then same for the activation fee. And then lastly, the 150K profit target's 9K, 15 minis or 150 micros, none for your daily loss limit, $4,500 for your drawdown, 1 day pass, a $99 reset fee, and then same thing for the activation fee. So pretty standard across the board for the profit target to trailing drawdown. This pretty much matches not Apex, but Top Step. Next, we have our growth accounts. So the growth accounts, you have to pay a little bit more. It's $180 per month for the 50K account. So it goes up by about $80, and they keep the same profit target, the same contract size. But this time what they changed is that there's a daily loss limit, but it's a soft breach, meaning that you don't actually blow the account when you hit your daily loss limit. So you're sacrificing the daily loss limit, but what you gain is an end of day drawdown. Again, if you don't know what an end of day drawdown is, then make sure you watch that video. But the max trailing drawdown is the exact same as $2,000. Everything's the same here. And then the reset fee is a little bit more, but there's no activation fee. So if you're a little bit of a better trader, but you don't want to go straight to funded, then you can get the growth account. And if you pass, then you don't have to pay the activation fee, and it would actually end up saving you a little bit of money. So same thing with the 100K account, a little bit more expensive, 330. The profit target is 6,000. You get the same amount of minis. The soft breach is 2,500 for your daily loss limit. You get 3,500. So you get a little bit more for the 100K account on the growth. And then it's the end of day, so same drawdown. And then the reset fee goes up a little bit. And again, no activation fee. And then lastly, the 150K is going to be 439 per month. 9K profit target, so the exact same, 15 minis, same thing. The soft breach is going to be 3,750 for your daily loss limit. Again, you get a $500 extra here on your trailing max drawdown. You get the end of day. The reset fee is a little bit more at 189, but still don't have to pay that activation fee. And then lastly, we have to talk about the straight to funded. Straight to funded means you don't have to worry about the eval. But I want to put a little disclaimer. If you have never taken a payout, you've never passed an eval before in your life, you're brand new to trading and you just found the prop game, please, 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 I beg of you, do not go straight to funded. Don't do it. Get yourself the advanced account or maybe get yourself the growth account, but don't go here thinking, well, I can just pay a little bit extra, go straight to funded, and then I'm going to make a ton of money, because more than likely that's not going to happen. So please, 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 please do not do that. If you already know what you're doing, you've taken payouts and you have a strategy, by all means go straight to funded. But if you're a beginner trader, just don't do it. That's just my advice. Do what you want. But I figured I put that little disclaimer out there. So the 50K account is going to be $549, and that is actually yearly, so not a month. So you pay this per year. Obviously, there's not going to be any profit target because you're already funded. Same contract size. And again, they have the soft breach. So if you hit this, it doesn't mean that you've blown the account, and you get 2,500 for the max trailing drawdown. I don't know why they have it twice, because there's no real... Oh, I think they meant to put the end of day. It's end of day. They just messed that up. And then the minimum days to pay out is going to be 10 days. So this one is right. The minimum days is going to be 10 days to get a payout. They do have a 20% consistency rule for straight to funded, which is honestly pretty much industry standard right now for the straight to fundeds if you look. And then the max accounts you could have is 5. Next, we have our 100K account. It's going to be $629 per year. Again, straight to funded. Don't got to worry about it. You get 10 minis. Your soft breach is going to be 2,500. And they give you even more trailing drawdown here. You get 5,000 for your max trailing drawdown when you go straight to funded. Same minimum days to pay out, same consistency, same max contracts. And then lastly, the 150K account is going to be $699 per year. Oh, and just remember, all these are 50% off. So really, this is only going to be $350 per year if you use the link in the description. But 15 minis is the max contract size. The soft breach is going to be 3,750. And again, you get more trailing max drawdown, 7,500. Same end of day, same minimum days of payout, same consistency, same max accounts. So really good deal on this. And like I said, I mean, they really are catering to all 3 levels of trader, whether you're in that beginner to intermediate stage, or if you're just ready to go straight to funded and make some money. Now that we've got that out of the way, let me talk about the platforms you can trade on and also the rules. And then after that, I'll get into the payouts. Tradify has 3 different platforms you can trade with so far. And it looks like they want to add more here soon, but they have TradingView, Tradeify, and then NinjaTrader. And obviously with TradingView, it's integrated through Tradeify, but they're also looking to add Rhythmic support and Quantower. So basically industry standard. Again, if you don't have Rhythmic or Quantower, like you can't access those, but you trade with those. I mean, TradingView is or not TradingView, but Tradeify is a really good option. It's online. Everybody can use Tradeify. So yeah, they pretty much got everything covered there. Next, I want to talk about the permitted times that you can trade. And this is important because it can result in actually breaking a rule. So you must not hold any position after the market is closed. Traders can resume trading when the market opens at 6 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Thursday, and on Sunday evenings. Traders must not have any position open while the market is closed. This will break a rule in the Tradeify challenge and result in a rule break in the Tradeify funded trader program. So make sure that you are closing positions before the market closes, because if not, that's a rule break and you have to start all over again. Next, we got to talk about the rules. That way you don't end up breaking any of them. Besides obviously like the trailing drawdown rules. So at Tradeify, the rules and policies we've established are designed not to restrict your trading, but to create a foundation that maximizes profitability and supports long-term success. Our goal is to leverage your talent, manage risk effectively, and foster a sustainable trading environment where both the firm and the trader benefit. So you don't really have to worry about the disruptive practices because I don't think anybody really is spoofing the market, but they do have proper trading habits. So they want you to follow a consistent trading plan. We expect traders to have a consistent trading plan with similar sizing, stops, and profit-taking strategies. And then they want you to avoid high-risk methods of trading. So avoid high-risk, high-reward trading, which can be used to catch windfall trades. So what I take away from this little rule is not that you can't trade the news, but if you make a big trade with the news, they expect for you to continue making big trades, right? If it's part of your strategy to trade news, that's fine. But if you hit a big trade, you need to continue hitting similar size trades or you won't get paid out. And I mean, this also goes to their consistency rules. You saw earlier that the straight to funded consistency is 20%. That's not a lot of room for error. That means you got to be hitting the same type of trades every single time and be consistent to get a payout. So just make sure that you have a plan and that you follow the plan and that you're, if you're going to trade news, just make sure that you're consistent with that. The next rule that they have is micro scalping. So they want to avoid micro scalping and ensure that at least 80% of your trades meet the following guidelines. And that is to hold longer than 15 seconds and take profit 5 points or more. And so traders flagged as micro scalping will be reviewed on a case-by-case basis. Our policy is not intended to penalize traders for adjusting stops or reacting to sudden market movements. A micro scalping flag does not result in an automatic failure of your account, and all flag trades will be fully reviewed by our team before any decisions are made. So that's really nice because, sometimes you just get out of a trade because you get scared or whatever, like they're saying, it could be a big fluctuation and you just decide to hit close and, you want to get out for 3 points. They're not going to flag it if it only happens a few times. But if you're consistently micro scalping and, making short movements in the market and taking profit, that's probably going to end up being flagged and then you might not get a payout. The last thing is making sure that you're trading at least one trade per week to keep your account active and to avoid inactivity. If you can't meet the requirement because of vacation or another reason, just inform them and they'll find a solution. So I like that. I like that they're open to lines of communication. If you know you're gonna be out of town or whatever, you can contact them and be like, hey, I have this account. It's funded, but I'm going on vacation. I'm not gonna be here this month. I'm not gonna have access to my computer, whatever. Like, is there a way that we can put this on pause? And, they should work with you on that. So that's really awesome. Now we got to talk about the thing that everybody wants to talk about, which is getting paid. And we got to talk about the advanced and growth plan first. So you receive 100% of the first 15,000 in profit and then 90% after that. And you can have 5 funded accounts. Now this is per account as well. So it's 15,000 per account is 100% yours. The other big thing you got to remember is that you have to maintain at least $100 over your trailing drawdown limit to be able to even request the payout. There's also a minimum amount of money you need to be able to take a payout. It's basically going to be your trailing drawdown plus the 100. So on a 50K account, you need $2,100 in profit to be able to actually take the payout. You have to trade a minimum of 10 separate trading days for your first withdrawal and from request to request. So that's very much like Apex. If the minimum days are not met by the end of the current pay period, then the payout may be requested in the next period once the minimum days have been met. So you got to trade another 10 days if you don't meet the minimum days during the window. So yeah, they do have a payout window as well. Also, 5 or more of those minimum trading days, you have to have a profit greater than $100. And then there is a 35% consistency rule for the payouts. You also have to abide by the Tradify trader agreement, which you'll sign once you get funded. You can request a payout twice per month, the 1st and the 4th, and then the 15th and the 18th. And then once your payout is approved, your funds will be immediately withdrawn from your account. And after withdrawal, payments are issued within 24 hours. So that's really nice. Payouts come really, really fast. And also, I like that there's no lag time between requesting the payout and then getting the funds taken out so you can continue to trade while knowing that you're going to get paid the money that you are taking out. You don't have to wait for them to actually withdraw your money. Here is the payout schedule and also the max payouts that you can get per account. So on payout number 1, on the 50K account, you can take out a maximum of $1,500. On the 100K, it's $2,000, and then on the 150K, it's $2,500. The second payout you can take is $1,750, $2,500, and then $3K. And then I just want to remind everybody, even though this seems like, not a lot compared to Apex, clearly on the 50K account because it's $2,000 on Apex, but these stack together. So if you do this in a month, that's 2 payouts for the month. So it's payout 1 and payout 2, right? So it's not like you could take 2 payouts, but it only counts as 1. No, these count as 1 and 2. So the third payout, you get to 2,000 on the 50K, 3,000 on the 100, and then the 150 is 3,500. And then on the fourth payout, so this would be your second month. If you do it by the month, you could take out 2,250, 3,500, and then 4K. And then again, you bracket these. The fifth payout, 2,500, 4,000, 4,500. And then the sixth and final restriction, you can take out 3,000, 5,000, and then 5,500. So basically, this could be month 1, month 2, and then month 3. And then after that, there'll be no more restriction, sort of, kind of. Because after the 6th month, you can take up to 25,000 per account. So yeah, there's a restriction there, but I mean, who's complaining about 25K per account and you can have 5 accounts? You can do the math. I won't do it for you, right? The minimum payout amount is $500 for the 50K accounts. It's $1,000 for the 100K accounts. And then the maximum payout amount, like I said, is going to be $25,000 for the simulated accounts after you've gotten 6 total payouts. And then we got to talk about the straight to funded payout policy. Same thing. You get 100% of the first 15,000 and then 90% after that. What I also like is that you can have a total of 5, but it doesn't matter what combination of accounts you have. So, you can start out with, 2 growth accounts, get those funded, get some payouts, and then be like, all right, I'm going to skip advanced and go straight to the sim accounts and work on the sim accounts as well. And then, or straight to the funded accounts and then be good to go there. And then have like 2 accounts here, 3 accounts here, all getting payouts all at the same time. Right. But it's the same exact thing for the straight to funded. You need to hit the minimum balance required, which is going to be, again, your intraday trailing drawdown plus $100. So it's $2,500 for the 50K account plus the 100. So it's $2,600, which you have to make. Again, just like I said earlier, you got to trade 10 separate trading days. Same exact rules apply, except for the only difference between the advance and growth is the fact that it's down to a 20% consistency rule instead of being at 35%. So like I said, you need to be very consistent in these accounts. Same exact payout windows, 1st and the 4th, and then the 15th and the 18th. Another change between the advanced and growth and the straight to funded is that you need $1,000 for the minimum payout instead of $500. And then the payout schedule changes a little bit as far as the max payout you can take. But again, it works the same way, right? Because you have 2 payouts. So if we just put these 2 together for your first month, you can take out 2K for your first month, 2,500 on the 100K, and then the 150 is 3,000. Then for payout 3 and payout 4, it's 2,000 and then 2,500, 2,500 and 3,000, and then 3,000 and 3,500. And then payout 3 and beyond, and this is another change between the accounts, is that it is 2,500 and 2,500, 3,000, 3,000, 3,500, and 3,500. I can already hear y'all in the comments saying, hold up, wait a second. I've hit 6 payouts and I can't take out 25K after that. I just got to take out 2,500, 3,000, or 3,500, even though I've made it to the 6th payout. I hear you. So check this out. After the 5th or 6th payout, your account gets reviewed to move to a live funded account, and you get an email regarding that account. And when the account is moved to a live funded account, they'll reset your balance and set your trailing drawdown limit to your actual starting balance, which should be 2,500. So basically, what I take from this is whatever money you have left in there, they'll just pay you out, basically resetting your account, and they'll just leave the $2,500 in there. Now, you might not like that because you have a whole bunch of extra bread that is now out of that account, and you have kind of less of a buffer there, but they are just going to just pay you out directly, give you that money, and then reset your entire balance to that 2,500. So that is kind of dope. The fact that you can move, or you don't have to move at all. You could deny the fact that you want to move, and you can just keep getting that $2,500, $3,000, or $3,500 payout every single payout. Before you request a payout, you do have to KYC or know your customer. So if you've never done this before, it's a really easy process. You're just verifying yourself, letting them know that you are who you say you are. But my one advice to you would be to do this before you even start trading, before you even get a payout, before you do anything else. As soon as you sign up, make sure that you just knock out this KYC process, just so that if you get declined, you can do it over again and it's no big deal. And, you don't have to worry about them shutting down your account or whatever. Not saying that they would do that, but I just know that my funded futures, that was a big problem where people were getting to the payout. They would KYC, their KYC would get denied, and then my funded futures would completely close down their account and they wouldn't get their payout. So before you do anything else, just make sure that you verify yourself, get that account verified right here. You can see the picture. This is account verified. That way you don't have to worry about it. Right now, they are doing payouts through Rise. So that's the only payout method that they have currently. So you have to make sure that you sign up to Rise through this link right here, and then you can confirm your payout that you're getting from them. And within Rise, they have a few different payout methods. So you can either get crypto, a bank transfer, or whatever your local currency is. So a lot of other prop firms are using Rise. I haven't really heard a problem with people getting their money through Rise. And like I said, they're pretty quick about getting your funds out of your account so that you can get paid out and not have to worry about losing money and potentially losing the account and not getting your payout. I really like this prop firm. I like the fact that their founder, Brett Simba, is out in the public. He has his own YouTube channel. He's well respected in the trading community. I also like the fact that they have options for every trader at whatever skill level you're at, whether you've never tried a prop firm before or whether you're a veteran in the game, you're tired of doing evals, and you just want to go straight to funded and, start earning your money. If you guys have any questions at all about this prop firm, I'd love to answer them. So please go ahead and drop them in the comments. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe. And if you need help with figuring out how consistency rules work in these prop firms, check out this video right over here.